Hi. Welcome to Calababes. I'm Amy Feldman.
I'm Mara Allen.
And we have the special, beautiful...
Oh, hi. Lilah Gibney. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you guys
We're so excited that you're here with us.
Thank God.
It is a treat.
So,
yes, of
it's
course.
a huge treat because we have a lot of questions.
And I have a lot of answers.
That's what we already know about you.
I'm obsessed with you guys. And literally, I just want you guys to know that if you guys think oh, I shouldn't ask this, ask it. Because I want to literally be asked anything and talk about everything.
I
Let's
love
do it.
details.
Okay, yeah, no, me too.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
thank God.
Okay, so first of all, you are considered a trans woman.
Yes.
Okay, so you were born a boy.
Yeah, somebody got confused when I was born.
And when did you figure out that you were like, this is not my body?
Okay, so I always was kind of confused. I always wanted to do stuff with my sister and play Bratz dolls and stuff with my sister, but I was the only people that were out who did that stuff were gay guys. And so I was okay, I guess that's what I am. I'm confused too, I guess. And then at the age of 12 when Caitlyn Jenner started coming out and I Am Jazz and a few other people, I was oh, you can do that. I was okay, so it makes sense, kinda. But then I was oh, the money thing, the judging thing, how do I actually literally transition to a woman? I was I can barely save $5, let alone do any of this. So I kind of pushed it down for so long. I still wore makeup occasionally, not in front of my parents or anything. But then when I was a senior in high school, I was oh my God, I literally have to get out of here and figure out a way to make my coin, do my thing, get my surgery, and be me, because I'm literally 19. What am I waiting for? And so I remember the first time I wore makeup, I came downstairs and I was about to leave, and my dad was you're not leaving like that. And I was wait, what? I feel so good, Dad. What do you mean? I'm leaving. And he literally blocked the door, everything. I had to push him into the wall and leave. I ran into my friend's car and gassed it. And then I was just okay, so I need to start this. I need to talk to them. I need to figure something out, because I can't it was every day it was consuming me. Do you know what I mean? I've never experienced the just constant all day, what do I do? What do I do? Who do I tell? That type of thing, you know?
Was this the first time that you really came out to them? When you came down with the makeup and you were this is me, this is how...
So when I came down with the makeup, I feel as a parent, you're okay, so are you gay? Do you want to be a girl? What are you doing? Are you confused? Are you doing this for attention? There's so many different questions, honestly, that now I understand. But at the time it was what don't you guys get? Just let me do my thing. Stop.
Yeah.
Just shut, literally shut up. Because your child's confused, clearly.
I think any teenager feels that way. And then to stack that on top of it,
exactly,
makes it just magnified.
Yeah. And a lot of parents don't have patience, don't have any understanding. So that's what causes a lot of issues, I feel too. And then, so I went to college. I know a lot of people are probably surprised.
Not surprised. Beautiful and intelligent.
Mama has her associates. She's educated. So then I went to college, and in college I started wearing makeup more, and wigs and tube tops and short shorts and fishnet, just really experimenting with fashion too. And that was a huge part of and being on my own, not having anybody's opinion from high school, my hometown, my family, anything. I was oh, wait, I feel so good this. Now it's all making sense. And so...
It was on your terms.
Yeah, exactly. For once in my entire life. And then so one night I remember honestly just I smoked the biggest blunt ever, and I was I cannot live like this. I need to figure something out because I'm bored. We need to put the pedal to the metal with the plastic surgeon and get the show on the road. And so I typed out this huge long thing. I wish I still had it because memories or something. But to my parents, and I was here's the deal. I felt this for so long, but I don't know what to do next. And I just internally always felt like a woman, which I'm sure isn't surprising because I've always just been just that. I've always liked dresses. I've always liked, do you know what I mean? I can't even explain it, but they weren't surprised, but to them it was their child was dying type of thing. And but again, that's so dramatic. Nobody's dying. Nobody's passing away. I'm just getting filled with filler.
How are they now?
Okay, so now, yeah, I was gonna get to that,
okay,
but
so fast forward.
Okay, so I'll kind of long story short. So then I had to go to therapy before you can even start hormones.
Okay.
And so I went and did that. I was what's your insurance card number? And I did it on my own. I was they don't even need to know that I'm doing this, whatever. I just need to be put on hormones to start something.
Yeah.
And so I did. And then after my sophomore year of college, I got my associates. I was now what? I don't want to work I've literally worked 29 jobs. And so I'm bored. Like Subway 6 times, Ulta for a week and a half. Like I hate it. I hated every second of it. And so I was like, I'm just gonna like move to LA. Like it's time.
You're from Iowa, right?
Iowa.
Okay.
And not a lot of people are from Iowa. Like if you guys knew like how I grew up, like it's so scary. Like anybody there, say a quick prayer because I'm worried for you.
Out.
Yeah, pack your shit and go.
LA.
So I had like $900 to my name because even now I cannot save money like to save my life. If I have it, I'm spending it.
Right. You can't take
Exactly.
it with
I
you.
could die tomorrow. Worst mindset ever.
Yeah. You're young enough. You don't have to.
Exactly. And so I moved here, and after like 3 weeks, I was like, wait, I have $100. What am I supposed to do next month? And I was living on the kitchen floor in this apartment in Glendale. No bed frame, no headboard, no anything, just mattress, floor, comforter. You should have seen it. It was really scary. But then I was like, wait, so do I work at like the Goodwill down the street or the McDonald's down the street? Like which one? So I worked at McDonald's, which is so crazy. Like 8 p.m. till 4 a.m. full night shift. They were honestly so transphobic, and it was just honestly not good. But I was like, I would go into Ralph's, and I'm not proud of it, but you guys just like have to realize growth. And with the biggest, fattest purse from like TJ Maxx, and just stuff it full of food and leave Ralph's because I couldn't afford groceries. Like, and I remember Ubering, like it would be like 4 a.m. and I'd be off work, and my place was like a $3 Uber, and I would walk like half a mile because I couldn't afford it and thought I was gonna get like killed. And I would just like run, like I was just like in my McDonald's uniform. So yeah, sorry, I get so sidetracked. And I remember like crying in the bathroom because they would misgender me, and I'm like, oh my God. And seeing how much surgeries were, I was like, oh, I'm never in a million years getting anything done. Like I can't even afford groceries, let alone a boob job. And then it just like one thing led to another, and I was like, I came out as trans like the first month I moved to LA, and told everybody, I was like, now when you're talking about how good I look, you can now say Lilah is now that bitch instead of like my old name. Was so scary.
What name were you born with?
You don't want to know. Just so gross. He's gone. She's done. Everyone's done. And
so much for answering every question.
Yeah, don't bring up things like that, Amy.
No, that one's just like, ew. I'll answer anything else but that. Other than that, I promise. Anything else.
Where did Lilah come from?
Okay, so it's so weird now because so many people ask me that. Okay, so it was like month 1 living in LA, coming out as trans, and I was like, wait, so I need like a name, like, which is such a weird like mental thing to go through. It's like, wait, you're like
you have to choose
like,
your name.
Yeah,
you're like a new bitch, and so I don't know how it came up. I'm not kidding. Like I could never tell anybody if they paid me so much money. But now that I look back on my Instagram, I met like this one trans girl that I looked up to for years, Gigi Gorgeous. I met her at Lilah, literally my first month in LA, like before I even came out as trans. And there's like a photo, and in the background, all it says is Lilah. And it's like so weird how like the first time meeting somebody I've looked up to for a year, like that's my I don't know, but it was weird how the
you
universe
just gave
like
me chills. So I see.
it was really weird.
I can see how that happened.
And
it was
just,
like in
it
print.
just fit. And so at first my family was like calling me Lil, and like no, that's what I said. I said, who the hell is Lil? I said, I'm not a rapper.
I know. I was going to say Lil everybody, but not me, honey.
And so that was like the family thing, the name thing, the gender thing, everything for them was hard. But now, fast forward, oh my God, sorry, I get so sidetracked. My mom, like, so a lot of trans people like haven't gone through with like the full surgery, you know?
Yeah.
But I recently just went through it like a couple months ago. And my mom actually came for that, and she was there for like 3 weeks in San Francisco with me. So, and like, yeah, it was amazing. And at the beginning of this year, she came for like 3 days after I got like my forehead and nose and brows done. So that was like, I feel like the vagina was just like such like a, oh shit. Like she just did that.
Yeah.
That was like insane.
Okay, well, we need those details.
Yeah, we need some.
Well, duh. So what do you like? Just start from the beginning.
Okay, well, first of all,
Sorry, I could talk forever. I like, didn't even take a breath the last
girl,
10
that's
minutes.
good.
Okay, good.
Before.
Yeah, cheers to that. Cheers, baby.
Cheers, babe.
You guys are so sweet.
Okay, so
Where's our bendy straw? No, I'm kidding.
no, we don't have to like do anything.
Just lean over.
Okay, so
Also, if there's lip gloss in my teeth, you guys have to tell me or I'm leaving.
Okay. No,
Okay.
you look gorgeous.
okay, so when you were a
Yeah,
man or a
yeah.
boy, did you ever have sex with a girl?
No, never.
Okay.
But now that I've transitioned, I have.
You
Had
had
sex
to
with
have
a
sex
girl.
with a
Okay,
girl.
but before, like, I got the surgery. So, like,
Right,
when
right.
I was boy Lilah living in Iowa, well, like, not Lilah, but, like, boy version of me living in Iowa, no, absolutely not. I only had sex with guys. So, to me, that made sense because I was like, oh, I'm just, like, me having sex. Like, I wasn't, like, I never considered myself, like, oh, I'm a boy. Because, like, ew. Like, I was never that. Like, that's what's so confusing for a lot of people to understand. Like, yeah, I guess I looked like one. Like, I was one, but I wasn't.
Your
Like,
spirit
I
wasn't.
Yeah, like, I was never.
That was just the wrong house.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
exactly. Just needed a little enhancement.
we needed to
Period.
remodel.
Yes, I love that. DIY. Because clearly
Exactly.
something got fucked up when my mom birthed me.
Okay, so you were never attracted to women before your surgery, and you were never with a woman before your surgery.
Before my surgery, yeah. Yeah, I had like a
Yeah.
couple little like fun little like three-way moments and then like
But just with guys.
no, a guy and a girl.
And a girl.
A guy and,
And then
a girl.
like one other experience with just girl, but it was like fun. But I could never
But
see
that's
myself
more
like dating a
experimental.
girl. Like it was just like,
Like a fun night.
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. I guess I don't know, but I just got a boyfriend literally 2 days ago for the first time ever. We'll talk about that later. But yeah,
Oh,
and so I
gosh,
like I
okay.
just love like a good 6'6" man, like protect me, like
Aw.
pay my rent.
Make
Real
sure my
girl's
toilet
girl.
has a bidet.
No, literally. And make sure my toilet's heated or you're blocked.
We've got a few prerequisites, okay?
Oh, to-do list. And if you can't
Yeah.
complete it, you're done. You're going in the shredder.
And you better be a handyman because you know we're not doing that, okay?
No, literally. It's like I've used TaskRabbit. Do you guys know what TaskRabbit is?
Yes.
Oh, I use it every day. I'm not building
I
or
don't know
doing
what that is.
anything.
It's an
Anything
app.
you need, you get on the app and somebody comes over and does it for you.
What's it called?
Building something, fixing something, you
TaskRabbit.
need something swept up, you need them to go wait in line somewhere. Anything you need, they'll do it.
It's true.
And it's
Oh
like,
my
thank God, because I'm
God.
the laziest bitch I know.
I do
Amy
not
just
have that
calls
app.
me. She's like, I've got to move some furniture or I have to hang some
You bring
photos.
your chocolate
Like,
over,
I need
please.
Download
pictures.
Task. I wish this was like sponsored. TaskRabbit, pay us. Do something.
I think you're going to get some free work out of it, maybe.
Yeah, no, literally. Thank God.
He's like, I'll work for, I don't know.
Anything.
Okay, so explain the surgery that you had to go through.
Okay, so for a vaginoplasty, which is so crazy because like, okay, so New Year's Eve of last year, which is what, 11 months ago, I
Yeah.
posted an Instagram and I don't know if you like throw it up on the screen, but whatever.
Yes, give
But
it to us.
literally I posted it before this all happened. I posted, couldn't find like just like joking because that's like my like social media persona. I literally don't have a sugar daddy. Everyone thinks I do, but I make my coin on my own. But I was like, couldn't find a sugar daddy to pay for my face surgery or my boob job this year, maybe next year. And I'm all about manifestation because bitch, if you're bored, if you're miserable, do something, say something because it can happen. Do whatever you want.
And
And
insurance
You don't
doesn't
get
pay.
if you don't ask.
Exactly. Like if you're gonna complain, be negative, hate yourself, okay, have fun, but you're not gonna get anything.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I manifested it, and 2 hours later, my
That's quick.
manager literally was like, "Hey, can I give you an advance?" And I was like, What's an advance? Like I don't get it because this was like before any like remote brand deal. Like this was like I was literally at like 20K on Instagram, and so I was like, what? Like what are you talking about? And he was like, just send me your PayPal. He sent me 10K, and I start sobbing. This was 2 hours later, like right on New Year's Eve. I start sobbing obviously because all I wanted was my boobs done, and that was gonna be my first surgery. Like I've had none. This was literally 11 months ago, no surgery, and. Literally, granted, like probably exactly a year ago, there's a video of me being like, yeah, I'll probably get my vagina done in like 4 years when I can afford it because it's so expensive. And 10 months later, it's like I just manifested and I got it.
Yeah.
Which is so crazy. Like, stop complaining and
Lesson,
literally manifest,
people.
put out fucking love and positivity, and you'll thank me later.
Yeah. Create your reality.
Exactly. And so literally I was supposed to leave Miami the next day. Within 6 hours, I pulled strings at this like surgeon that I had to go to. He's the best in Miami. Went that morning, flew out, packed my shit in LA, went back to Miami 2 days later, got my boobs done. 2 weeks later, somehow got money to get my face done. Here we are.
Hello.
And then here's the beauty queen.
Still need a couple more things. I'm bored. But no, it was insane. And
Yeah,
so
I don't
for
think
my
you need anything, FYI.
stop, I love you.
What else do you want to get done?
Yeah.
Okay, so I really want my like jaw shaved down, just like thinner, like so I don't have to face do myself. And then my nose actually, cause so I got it done, but listen. Like it's like my friend slammed a glass. Imagine like an insane house in Bel Air, like a 30,000 pound glass see-through door. Your friend's so drunk, like they don't even realize it's a door. It like comes back on you, it hits you straight in the nose. 3 months post-op nose job.
Shut up.
Oh my God, I'm not kidding. Like I know I'm the most dramatic person you guys know, and you've known me for 30 minutes.
No, my sister.
But
is.
literally,
Yeah.
I thought my nose, like actually, just because like I don't know if
wasn't-
either of you have ever had a nose job, but it like it just sits like for a few months. It like has to reattach, so it kind of just like sits. And so I thought it like came off my face.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
It was so
The
painful and so
pain.
scary. Like
Oh,
I could throw up, but I was fine, I guess. But now I just like
now you want
I have a nasal bone fracture, so somebody needs to pay for it.
We're putting that out there.
Yeah, so
Okay.
nothing crazy. I've gotten like everything I manifested, but then for my vagina, which is so sad, and when people ask me like, "Oh, what do you want to do like with yourself?" Because I'm just like blacking out at Saddle Ranch every night for no reason.
Not on the
Don't worry,
pool, I
with
hope.
my mask, of
Not on the kitchen
course.
floor.
No, never. We're out of the kitchen floor. We're
Do you
moving
ride
on.
the bull there?
They don't do that anymore because of COVID. Wear your masks. You.
They took everything good away.
No, it's gone. Life is awful.
You can still hang out with us, so that's
No,
the good
I'm
news.
down. Honestly, I'm pulling up. I hate everybody else. So then for my vagina, it was February. So what
I
month
can't
is
believe how
it?
recently you've just
So
had
this
a
is
life.
This
November.
is amazing.
So-
And wait, here's the good news. It was COVID, so you had time to heal. You didn't have to go out.
Thank
I mean, now
God.
you
If it
guys
wasn't
should do
COVID,
something.
which I still had such bad FOMO, I literally cried in San Francisco because all I wanted was to like drink. Okay, so
Hashtag
in
tea.
February, I was like, okay, wait, what am I doing? Like, I got my face, got my boobs. Like, I need my vagina done because a lot of people don't talk about it. But okay, so when you're trans and you like don't have the surgery, obviously you like don't have the vagina. And so me personally, I honestly have never met another trans person who has done this because I'm mental and literally so crazy. But literally a full roll of duct tape like on my like cooch, like to like wear a bikini or wear like tight pants.
Right,
and
right.
the pain is
Oh,
in
duct tape.
duct tape, like from right here at the start of like your like lower belly button,
And then just
pull
keep
it
it
all
flat.
pull it all the way back like to your like butt crack.
Oh my
And
God.
what did
You
you
basically
What
waxed
did you
yourself.
pee?
Oh, you rip it off, cries, like bleed, like it's awful, literally awful, but it worked and it made my like coochie look so snatched. And you have to do what you have to do to not get
Right.
clogged, to not be in scary situations because I've been in so many of those, and so it's like. It's just like you should just be able to, even if you're trans, like put on a bikini. Okay, yeah, you might not like look like you have a full vagina, but who cares? Like
Yeah.
just like live your life.
Acceptance.
Like why do you have to be in pain?
Right.
So I was over that, long over that. Never want to do it again.
Yeah.
And I never will, thank God. And so in February, I was like, okay, I need to like
This is happening.
figure out this next step, I guess. And so I hit up the surgeon in San Francisco because the 3 like best places is New York, San Fran, and like Thailand for the surgery. Like
Thailand.
Thailand, a lot of people go there for like 3 months to like like he's so good, but it's like he's like sketchy. I don't know. But I knew this one girl who went, and so I was like, oh my God, I look so good. And it's like designer puss. Like why would like nobody else could ever. Like I literally paid for mine, designed mine by myself, whatever. And
You
so,
design it?
No, I'm just being dramatic, but it's like a designer pussy.
I really don't
Yeah.
know any of this
No.
stuff.
No, and I'm gonna
so-
tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I know it seems like I'm just blabbing. Wait, pause. I need a drink.
I might need to do a little refill. Hold on.
Yeah, me too. Fill us up, baby.
time.
Oh, hi.
So they're not like sketch out how you would like it to be.
Yeah, no. Okay, so kind of starting this story. Okay, so what I want to do, like in general, is like somehow help people make this process so much
Yes.
less. Like, because it took me a year. Literally, it took me a full year from the start to finish to like go to this, like, I had to find like a free clinic thing to get my gender and name changed on my ID, and then go to the DMV, then go to the Social Security, then go to court, then wait for court 9 months, then like cry, then like go to the DMV, leave 6 times because they wouldn't accept, like,
So you've been through it, and you could actually help
and
people
so embarrassing.
go
It's just
through
like embarrassing like, going somewhere and then being like, oh, this one document still says, like, it's just like, just give me my fucking ID. And so it's awful. It's like, just like, it should be so easy. I
Especially
get
these
it. Some
days,
people
like-
are like not stable, you know, but then it's like those people are easy to like flag and okay, yeah, they can have restrictions. But anybody else, just like they're ready to go, like it just like let
it-
them be ready to go.
And it's their
Um,
life.
Exactly. And
We
so
have to control our
before
lives.
I could even get a consultation with a vagina surgeon, I had to get 3 letters. One from an MD, which can count as like a surgeon. So I was like, okay, great, my face surgeon, done. And then a psychiatrist, and then which I didn't have because why would I be seeing a therapist? I'm like I'm like fine, kinda, and like I'm not confused. Like why would I see a therapist? I'm literally okay. And then so psychiatric something, and then like a what's the other, like a therapist, like therapist and psychiatric something are like different. Like there was 2 different ones.
Psychologist,
Therapist and the
psychiatrist.
Okay, yeah, like,
psychiatrist.
literally-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Too many big words for me. My brain shut
I
off.
saw everybody, and everybody said I'm fine.
When I
okay.
saw 8 letters, my brain said goodnight.
But you got them all.
And so I had to like go online, and it was during COVID, so I had to have a Zoom call with the psychiatrist, and he obviously saw that I was a woman. I'm fine. I'm mentally stable. I'm like, I drink literally like once a week and black out, wake up confused. But other than that, I'm fine.
So once a week.
And so I was like, it took like probably a couple weeks to get everything just fully ready to go. Sent it in. They were like, oh, one of the letters is like electronically signed. I'm like, well, duh, babe, because of so it's just this constant, just
Right.
waiting and like
You
annoying.
still did it extremely quick.
Yeah,
I did.
I know.
And I have to give myself credit because literally 2 years ago,
Like, fast track.
1 year ago, I had nothing. And
Yeah.
somehow, I don't know how, I really
You
don't know how.
manifested. You
I
said it yourself.
manifested.
You
Exactly.
created your reality.
Exactly.
You
I
created
did.
it. And
I
people
did.
need to realize that.
And even
I
my
think-
parents are so confused. They're like, how do you do that? I'm like, I don't know. Don't ask questions. I didn't do anything illegal. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Don't worry. Nobody's going to come
And
looking
so
for you.
then, since it was COVID, I was like, oh my God, it's going to get pushed. Like, once I finally got the consultation, it took 4.5 months just to get a consultation. And so it was like June, July-ish.
Wait, is it because they're so booked up?
so booked up. It usually takes like years just to get a consult.
So
So there's not like
booked
a
up.
lot of vagina surgeons. I was my surgeon's 300th vagina. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at least he, had
Wow.
some, he knew what
Yeah.
he was doing.
Yeah, no, it was a girl. And I
She
think
knew
I
what
liked
she was
that
doing.
better. Heidi.
Yeah.
Miss Heidi. I love you.
Dr.
She's
Heidi,
an
right?
angel.
I would definitely want a
No.
woman building my vagina.
Me too.
Like,
No,
why do you want a
amazing.
I want
guy?
to
You're
know
like,
what you're
Yeah.
doing.
No, exactly. I need you to know what I want, what I want it to look like everything. You better kill it or I'm I don't even know.
I've gone through too much.
So
to
then
get
I got the
this.
consult, and then they were like, I scheduled it, and I was like, wait. So I scheduled it, but I didn't process it because to me, everything goes wrong. Like there's always an inconvenience with me. And so I was like, okay, I'm not going to be able to afford it. They're going to cancel it. COVID's like something's going to happen. And even still then I was like, wait, I have no idea how much it's going to cost. So for like the next 2 months, I was like, how much? And they were like, we won't know until 1 month before surgery because of insurance. Like it takes that long for them. Like,
But insurance does pay for some of it.
but I wouldn't know how much until 1 month before. So it's like,
Oh, that-
what if you tell me it's $20K and I literally will not, I can't pay that. And so it ended up only being like $5K, which is insane because I know people have to pay like $60 without
That's
insurance. And so it's like,
amazing.
God bless Blue Cross Blue Shield. Like, literally, I owe you my
do like
entire
my
fucking
insurance
life.
company.
Yeah, I know.
No, yeah. And
always
I think
complaining about
like
it.
a lot of insurances don't pay for like face or like boobs, like because it's considered like cosmetic. But honestly, like I know Starbucks does. They like this one girl that follows me. She actually DM'd me and told me about it, and I was like, wait, do I like get a job at Starbucks? And she got like
Starbucks?
$75,000 worth of like face and boobs, and they paid every penny.
No way.
Yeah, if you work there for like a certain amount of time, they like pay for all that, which I think is amazing. And I
That
think
is amazing.
a lot of
Shout out
businesses need to do that.
Starbucks.
Yeah,
Let
shout
me
out
go there every
Starbucks.
day for my
I
kids.
go there 3
No.
times a day. They're Bantam bagels. So then I was like, okay, wait. So I guess I'm getting it. And they were like, okay, so half of your out of pocket all this big words that I don't know. And my mom's in Iowa, so she's not gonna help me. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna pay this. Like I guess just honestly hope for the best. If not, just like
You knew it was
I
gonna
guess
happen.
if I have to pay more after I already have the vagina, I'll worry about it later. I'll get a job at McDonald's again. I don't care. And so then it was like literally time for surgery. I like went to San Fran and I was like, okay, I have to be here for a month. Like, how am I supposed to literally leave?
Is it
like,
a month because of healing?
because of
Or-
healing. Like, you shouldn't be in the car. You shouldn't drive. You have to be so close in case like something rips, something swells, something's gross, like something. Babe, it was literally DIY vag. Like, it was literally Build-A-Bear, but make it vagina.
Build-A-Bear.
Wow.
If you saw what it looked like at first, like it literally.
Oh.
And honestly, like I've been through so much, but I don't care what anyone has ever done to me. I would never wish that like recovery on like anybody who's even like killed somebody. Like it was constant torture for like a month.
Oh.
Like constant. Like feeling like, do you know when you get shampoo in your eyes? Like it felt like that, but like vagina, but like times 100. Make it like electric chair. Like it was like just constant like the nerves healing and just like
Okay, so I need this explained to me.
Okay, yeah. So when you get the surgery,
because I don't understand where's your penis go.
Okay, yeah, no, everybody's wondering. So when you get the surgery, they don't like just chop it off and toss it in the trash like they did with my forehead. Because they did that with my forehead, 3 centimeters. I'll tell you about that in a sec. Okay, so for the vaginoplasty, male to female, they don't just like chop it off, do it on a fucking cutting board. They like literally do some crazy whack shit where they like cut and then like peel and then like chop something and then like make an incision on like your like coochie area and then pull it inward to make the clit and vagina and pee hole and then like the nerve. They do some literal Tetris type shit.
So they
like,
literally rearrange the penis.
Oh no,
because it still has all the
make it like, and it's so insane. Like, keep going.
No, because you have all that stimulation. So you don't want to take that away.
Because a percentage of trans people lose feeling. And so I was like, I know I'm going to be the bitch that loses feeling and never can have sex again. But since then, I've had sex. And it's been like 2.5 months. They told me to wait 3, but I had it like 2 weeks ago.
For the first time?
And let me tell you, there is feeling. And I like literally cried afterwards. Like, and obviously not by him because like embarrassing. But like I was on the phone with my friend and it was like insane. Like, first of all, feeling like literal vagina like sex. It was like, wait, oh my God.
It was meant to be.
It was insane. And my body was ready for it. And that's why I'm so happy I duct taped and stuff because the pain, like, I think if I never experienced that type of pain of feeling like you're just like insides are being like bleeding, which they were, then I like literally don't know what I would have done. But it was like, I've never even been to the hospital. And so spending 3 nights in the hospital and then like, okay, so what they did the surgery, whatever, they stuffed me with like equivalent to like 100 tampons. And then like sewed, dice, slice, staple guns, whatever they do.
Duct tape?
No.
Gorilla glue?
Oh my God, it was so scary, babe. Yeah, no, literally Gorilla Glue. And so after 3 days, I left the hospital, and 3 days after being home by myself, I still had like the padding and the catheter. So I was like peeing through a tube, which was so weird. Like, it's so emotional seeing like wanting to pee, but then like not knowing how, and then like it just coming out of the tube. You're like, yeah, when did that happen? Like, what the fuck? And like picking it up like it's a Louis bag. It's like, let's go to the store with our fucking pee bag. And so after a week, I went in, you know, at the orthodontist, when they put that thing in your mouth that spreads your, they did that with your vagina. And then like, when you're like doing tug of war, you know how you're like this? Yeah. I can't make it up. They like lengthwise, they have this whole long like white gauze pad. They did this, but probably 10 seconds of like this. Like pulling it out of me. And I like couldn't really feel much. And I was just like watching it. I was like,
did I just have a gauze?
And after she did that, I go, wait, did that come out of me? She's like, yeah. I was like, wait, what? What? And so then she was like, okay, now it's time to like try and pee for the first time. And I was like, wait, I didn't think about this. And so she took like 4 syringes of water, squirted it up there, and then she's like, okay, like try and pee, which is so like I had to like relearn how to like literally walk and like pee and like everything. It's so weird. And so I killed it, of course.
You're like, I was born for this.
But then the hard part started, and you have to like take this like plastic hard like dilator dildo thing and shove it up inside of you, not like in and out, just in, to remain like the depth, because it like a piercing, since it's like a man heal, it can like close. So you had to dilate 3 times a day for 10 minutes. So stop everything you're doing, wake up earlier, like don't forget 3 times.
Alarm.
Doesn't seem like a lot, but it's like in the middle of your day you have to like literally figure out and go lay in a bed and literally like yeah. And so I had to do that, and now it's like only like once or twice really.
Or you can just have sex.
Or just have sex.
Well, that doesn't count. You still have to.
Doesn't?
You still like have to dilate to make sure you don't have like.
Yeah, well, you want to make sure because you're going to take care of that.
No, exactly. I'm not going to like let it, because I know girls who it's like gotten like shot like smaller kind of, and
don't
it's
guys
like I still want depth. Like
yeah, guys are like,
I don't even
baby.
know. And so yeah, the first month was insane. I was in San Fran, just like douching and dilating and laying there, just like dying with my pee bag.
Okay, but
now I'm like,
I think the end of the story is, for all y'all out there wondering.
Yeah, I could talk forever. Sorry, guys.
No, it's fine, because I think that's what everybody wants to know, and people are wanting to know, like, can I reach out to you? Because this is that I'm thinking about doing this, and I want to speak with somebody who is a real person
Exactly.
who's actually gone through this. And I honestly, I mean, you could probably have some type of little mini business out of this because you can do consultations as a real life person
Exactly.
who went through it. What are you up against? Oh, you have to deal with your insurance aspect. You have to deal with
because there's
the
no like
doctors.
there's no help. Like there's no it's like a checklist, but like there's no order, there's no checklist. Like nobody's telling you what
have
to
to
do.
figure it all out.
And you
And so
went through
doing it on your own is like now what?
Yeah.
Like what do I do? Who do I talk to? Who do I call? Like who do I pay? Like it's like
And I'm sure there's
so
a lot of
annoying.
people out there that have manifested additional
Yeah.
cash to pay you to navigate.
Exactly.
Right?
I hope so. Okay, so honestly, like, I went out to dinner with this guy. It was a couple months ago in Miami, and this guy was like, let's get dinner. I was like, oh, he's like 55, whatever. Hopefully he has money. And so I went out to lunch
And
with
a warm
him, and he
toilet.
like,
Yeah.
he was honestly just like so, like, we went to sushi, and he was like, picked me up in his little convertible, me with my 32-inch wig. I was like, oh, hi. And he was like literally telling me that he would help me fund like this genderconfirmationcoach.com or something where people could like pay like monthly to just like get help and advice. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what people need.
Yep.
Because Lord knows people's parents aren't helping them. Like,
Well,
Yeah.
where did he go?
who?
In the wind, Mr. I got the
Miami?
big
Oh
ideas,
no, he's still in my
55.
phone, but I just need to go to Miami and like have a meeting or something. Because I
You
need
don't
him
have to
do-
go to Miami. I think there's plenty of people out here
Yeah,
that
no,
can help you put
I can
that
like
together.
figure it out. I
Yeah.
think by myself, but that's
No.
I think that's my
I
next
think you
step.
can do anything yourself. Like
Yeah.
I don't even.
Yeah, so
100%.
you've proven that.
As can anybody, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm sure there are many people out there that just are confused or scared or don't know where to turn.
Exactly. And now
to
there's
have-
so many labels to everything, and it's like people just need to do their thing, figure it out, and like not be like judged or like scared because it's like life. Like people like are confused, people make mistakes.
Yeah.
You know?
Wait, so no, wait. So you call yourself a trans woman?
Yes.
Why?
But even
Why?
now, like I guess okay, wait, I think literally you just I think are answering my question mark. You're saying why because I have a vagina now?
Well, yeah. I mean, you're a
Okay, yeah, so I was
woman.
gonna say I literally joke about it now, and I'm like, oh, I'm literally not even trans because it's like
You are a
I'm
woman.
not. Like
Yeah.
I have a vagina. I'm female in my ID on everything possible. Like try and like, and before like I've gotten like guns pulled on me by like rappers, like
Why?
for being in their presence, and then somebody tells them that I was born a boy, and I'm not
and they,
kidding.
like, freak
Have
out.
pulled guns on me. It's so scary. And people are like obviously murdered for this stuff, which is so fucked up and scary.
Yeah,
Like
it is.
you're that insecure with your own like sexuality. Like you're attracted to me. You're like, oh, I was born a boy. Okay, great. Do you want to see my buzz? Like, and even if I didn't, like, I'm still like, but even before, it's like I'm still a woman.
Yeah.
So like, move on. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
It's
you
just
don't want
so
to be
scary.
with those guys anyway.
No, exactly. So it's like- Thank God.
But you don't call yourself a woman yet. Do
No,
you?
I like do, but then when people are like, "Are you trans?" I'm not gonna lie, just because I've like come up in the trans community, and I feel like that's like
right.
almost
You
like
want to
I
be
just, like,
honored
just-
that.
yeah, I want to like be there for everybody who needs the
So
support.
you, when you're out and like a guy's talking to you, are you like, by the way, I'm a trans woman? I mean,
Okay, so before my surgery,
because I would
Before my
never
surgery,
have
it was
known
hard,
seeing
and
you that you were ever a
Oh,
boy
that's
before.
so sweet.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
You
like
guys are
you
so
would
nice.
never have to actually divulge that information
okay.
if you didn't
And
want
that's
to.
so crazy because I've been like not raised because I've like been trans for 2 years and it just. But what's weird is I just figured it out is that like when I moved to LA, started transitioning, like that's when my like life started. And I know it's so weird to explain to somebody who hasn't experienced it, but like life before that is like blur. Like it feels like I'm watching a movie of somebody else, and like
Yeah.
that I was like just born like 2 years ago. Like when I moved to LA, like I don't
Right.
remember like it before that. I don't know. It's weird. It's so hard to explain. But what was the question?
Do you tell people that
Oh,
you're
okay. So
trans?
before I got the surgery, which
Yeah.
obviously that's like a different story, like you're a full woman, everything, but like you have a dick. So it's like, what do you tell people?
That you kind of
I-
have to let
that
people
I would
know.
understand.
And there was those
but-
few people where it was like they genuinely like were just so amazing with their own sexuality that it's like, okay, you're so attracted to me, I'm still a woman, like let's do
Yeah.
other shit. Like it's like it shouldn't matter, but I guess to some people it's preference, whatever, and I'm fine with that. That's not transphobic, it's
Yeah.
preference. And for so long I was like, oh, if somebody's not attracted to me, like they're fucking transphobic, just so dramatic.
Right,
but it's
right.
like that's not it. You just have to understand that people aren't like as educated as other people. So before, like I remember this one situation in like June or July very vividly. I was in Arizona and I like saw this guy at the bar. We had such a night. He like came to like another bar with me. There, Scottsdale was fully open during quarantine. It was like insane. Like let's pretend I didn't go there, guys. Like I was wearing a mask. And
the past.
And at the end of the night, I like literally have a video of it because my friend was like recording. Just because so much scary shit has happened with me. It's like, I need a bodyguard. But I told him and he was like, it's just so hard to tell people like when they talk to you all night and then it's like, are they gonna like hurt you? Or are they gonna like, but then it's like the heartbreak of even them just like leaving. And it's like, fuck, you caught feelings so easy for this guy. Because like when you're trans, you catch feelings so easy when you're just like, when nobody knows and you're just like accepted and like having a normal conversation, then you have to tell them. It's like, fuck. It's like, it was the worst thing. And I'm glad I don't really have to anymore because it's like, I literally have a pussy so everyone can shut up. Right? Like, I don't need to tell anybody who I used to be.
You really don't have to. But I understand your respect for the community and wanting to honor that and to be like supportive of everybody.
And I feel like even like so many trans people get surgeries, they like transition far, far, far. And then they're like done with associating with the trans community because they're like, oh, I'm better than you guys. But then they forget when they literally used to pop on a wig and look like it was Party City. Like, don't act like you're still not the same person. You have to accept where you've come from, your growth. Like,
and that supports everybody else who doesn't have the strength.
So that they can, exactly. And so that you can inspire other people and help them grow and get to where they want to be.
Yeah, because I think...
I'm turning into her, spilling myself, my spray tan's fagged.
The tea spilling is happening.
Literally all over my bucket leg.
Okay, so there's a group of guys out there who like trans women, right?
Okay.
Is that what it is?
Is that a question or a statement?
No, it is. Okay, so there's two different people. Like, there's... Okay, three different people. One, transphobes, disgusting. Like, someone born a boy, they still might be attracted to you, but they literally want to murder you and stuff you with coke just because they find out you're a boy.
Right.
Second round of people are the people that just, like... They're like, oh, okay, like, it's new to me, like, whatever, like, let's figure it out. And they're, like, so accepting and amazing and perfect, whatever. And then there's, like, the people who, like, fetishize it. And, like, I don't like that because it's like, okay, yeah, you're, like, accepting and want to, like, hook up with me or something. But it's, like, I'm not, like, a fetish. Like, I'm not, like, some weird little, like, voodoo bullshit for you. Like, I'm a person. I'm a human being. I'm a woman. So, like, I'm not doing any of that. And I've been with a couple guys like that and a lot of, like rappers are like that. Like they like do this weird, like low key, sketchy little like fetish bullshit. But we'll try
little stuff.
I'll like try and keep my mouth closed. But yeah,
it's a little too much for me.
No, and you think in LA that everyone would be like so accepting and like perfect, but I feel like it's like so scary in LA.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm here of like, all places. I mean, there's definitely like areas that are exceptionally accepting.
Like, okay, so even towards, like, the beginning of my transition, like, I would go to clubs, get denied, because my ID would, like, like, I would be wearing, like, hair, and then my ID would say male, and so it was, like, you're gonna deny it, like, fuck, and just, like, not even that, they'd be like, you're a man. Like, it was, like, so degrading and awful. I would leave crying so many times, or, like, even getting inside, and they would tell you to leave. Like, it was so crazy, and then, like, parties, like, you pull up, somebody finds out you're trans, you get kicked out, like, even still now, but it's, like,
people are so...
I literally have, but I don't even get mad anymore because after before I would fully pull out my taser and go crazy. But like, but now it's like, since I have a vagina and which honestly I can't make it up in the last week, like for the first time ever, I like was like, oh, I'm like kind of confident with myself because like I'm not like hiding anything. Like I'm for the first time in my life, I'm me, and it's so weird. So now if like anybody would be like, oh, that's a man, it's like, okay, but like, because it's not even like,
why would they even say that? Like,
yeah, exactly. I would like
reason.
Beforehand, I would like vlog it and like put them on blast on my social media. But now it's like, okay, you're just so uneducated and like honestly insecure and sad that I just don't care.
It's sad.
Or do they need that much?
Like literally, look at me, I'm fine.
Yeah,
you are. So and
extremely fine.
Exactly.
I think you're so amazing and such a confident woman.
I love that.
You guys are so cute.
Oh,
sorry, I've been blabbing so much.
I
have so much.
It's about you, not us.
This is where it's all about you. And I can't. What about your beautiful teeth? Like, were you born with
real.
a beautiful rack of teeth?
Oh, I want full veneers, but yeah, no, they're real. You think I have good teeth? I feel like I haven't brushed them in 2 days.
No, you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Everything is on point.
My teeth are the only part of my entire body that's real, but. Yeah.
Wow. You know what? Your smile is really the gateway.
Thank you.
So your mom has obviously accepted.
Yes.
What about your dad?
Yeah, like amazing. Like literally my grandparents since day one, they've never been anything but the most supportive in the entire world. But do you think it'd be the opposite way, like older?
Because they're older and
group
they're
of
like,
people?
what is happening?
Yeah.
So like literally cried when they found out I was trans because they felt bad that they couldn't tell me, like literally, or that I couldn't tell them. Like so sweet. I
That's
could. I just
amazing.
want to like throw up. They're so amazing.
And your sister?
Okay, so my parents were like one thing. I was like, ugh, whatever. Like, let's really get. And now it's amazing. Like, they're so good. And I just went home like a month ago. I had like this mental like, I was like, I need to go to Iowa and like regroup or something.
Yeah.
And my dad hadn't seen me with literally, he hasn't seen me since Christmas. And so it's like, okay, that's my
Oh,
boobs,
you
that's my face,
totally
that's like some
changed
filler, and that's
everything.
my vagina. That's
Yeah.
and I didn't think about that until like a day later. I was like, and he was like, did you get anything done? And my mom was like, yeah, like her whole everything. And I was like, yeah, Dad. And he's like, something in your
Last
cheeks.
step.
I was like, yeah, like a few syringes, babe. Like just like a couple, like they're kind of
but you know
overflowing.
what? He thought you were beautiful.
No, but it was
before.
amazing.
That's
And they're
what's
so sweet. Like, yeah, just having them compliment me and call me like their daughter. Like, it took so far for me to get to that point, which like, I just hope everyone can get to that point and realize, because I was like just the crazy bitch who would like cuss out our parents for not understanding. But you just have to realize that like, as a parent, it's like if you guys are going through this, like it's new to them, and just like give them a little chance. And if in the end, if they don't support you, next, like, like you don't need like somebody who doesn't support and love you, but just like give your parents time, because like they will come.
Because you knew this in your heart.
Because I thought my
and
parents
your
would
body.
never like support me or love me or like come around, and they like did more than anything. So.
And it was
just,
in
like,
you. You already knew it. So you already had those feelings for them to. It was like, oh wow, we have to now accept that. Where something that you already.
Because I think they knew, they were like, oh shit, like if we don't accept this and like try and understand and like watch a fucking documentary or do something, then I'll be like, in the end, it's like I'll be fine without you guys. Like that's so sad, but I'm not gonna try for my whole life to like try and get you to accept me if you don't want to. So either accept me or I'm leaving.
Oh, wait, what happened with your sister?
So that's like a whole nother story. So when I first came out as trans, she like called me. We had this whole conversation. She was like so upset.
She's older?
Yeah, 4 years. But we were always like a duo. Like everybody on her volleyball team was so obsessed with like little boy and me. And like I was just like that little like person that was always running around at like tournaments and stuff. But then she called me when I like, because I posted on social media before telling any of my family, because it's like they weren't super supportive. So I was like, why would I even like get their opinion before I try and do something for once for me?
Yourself?
Yeah, so I did it myself. And then she was like, I guess so upset and hurt that all her friends followed me and stuff like that. And like they found out kind of before her, which I get.
Yeah.
But I like wouldn't change it because I did it. Obviously everything's happening
terms.
when it's supposed to. But now it was just, I don't know. Now it's just like, I think a lot of the story times that I post on YouTube, like hooking up with my English teacher, and like my grandpa was just like the superintendent, so it kind of was like like our family was like kind of embarrassed, and I like posted.
Is this a boy or girl?
I just posted everything. Boy,
okay.
It was so hot. But no, it was the week I graduated, and the week I turned 18. I like had sex with my high school English teacher, but it was
my god,
full fantasy. It was everything.
Fantasy to hook up with your English teacher?
It was everything. Like, if you guys have ever seen Pretty Little Liars, like,
for teacher.
it was everything. I was like, oh my god. And so I did a full story time on YouTube, posted it. I was already living in LA. And then my mom called me one day and she's like, why are there like lawyers at our house? I'm like, I don't know. That's like really crazy. And she's
Where
like,
were at your house?
Lawyers?
Oh.
And she was like, did you have sex with so-and-so? I was like, no, I just like honestly lied for entertainment purposes. So like, let's just go.
So he didn't get in trouble?
No, yeah, so he didn't get in trouble.
So
But people will still like be on my Instagram lives or my TikToks being like,
Was
or like,
he
or
single
YouTube being
though?
like,
Just out of curiosity.
he had a wife, but then like 6 months later, like, or 6 months before we like hooked up, whatever, they like got a divorce and then we ended up. So it wasn't because
But were you 18?
Yeah, I was 18 and I was graduated, so it's like
So it's all legal.
exactly. But
it was cops go home.
It was more the
Legal.
fact that like I posted it and everyone knew I went to this school. Everyone knew the teacher because it was like the only
Like,
hot one.
the
Everyone wanted to hook
English
up with them, and it was all the girls that wanted to hook up with him. So then it was like little like before I transitioned, little boy me, literally like fuck the, and it was just so iconic.
Okay.
How's English teacher now?
I don't know. I texted him. I texted him like a year, maybe like 6 months ago when I was going back to Iowa, and I was like, hey. But I think he blocked me.
He blocked
Probably blocked
you.
me on everything, just like Jeffree
think
Star.
you're
You're a woman.
Yeah, no, he's probably not
not
interested.
now.
Exactly.
Okay, what happened with Jeffree?
Jeffree Star?
Yes.
He has me blocked on literally his business account because I filmed a video. My videos are in our lives, like honestly. But his boyfriend, when I was working at McDonald's, his boyfriend at the time.
How long ago was this?
I don't know, probably like a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah. His boyfriend at the time they were together and he was hitting me up on Snapchat. Even when I was living in Iowa, he added me for the first time on Snapchat. And I was like, that's so weird. I'm so ugly. Why is he even adding me? And so he would add me, unadd me.
Jeffree Star is boyfriend.
His boyfriend. And he would
add you.
Yeah, he would add me, but he still had like 1 million followers. Like he was known for being so hot.
Okay.
And I was like, why is he adding me? This is crazy. And on and off for a year. But I'm just so crazy that every time he did it, I would screenshot it.
Okay.
And so like after like a year of like this, I was like, oh, I'm making a full YouTube video. Like he would like
of all the
respond. Like he would like see like my like little like provocative photos that I maybe sent him. And I was like, what? Like, am I going to Calababes to go to Jeffree's or what's the deal?
What's happening?
You know he's 2 doors down.
No, yeah, he's so close. I know.
Although he moved. He's not here anymore.
Now he's like by Drake or something. But his old house is so pretty. But then I like started becoming friends with people who were like in his little circle and like friends. And then like he would like cuss them out and like yell at them for like being friends with. It was just like a constant thing. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so scared. He's going to murder me and like literally kill me and like
He
literally.
would like tase you with his pink taser.
No, what's he actually going to do?
I think you might kick his ass. I don't know.
I think I could. But no, now there's like obviously
You're
no
a
hard
woman, you
feelings or
can't do
anything.
that.
But oh yeah, fuck, I like kind of forgot that he like isn't.
The balls are gone.
Yeah, they're done. And
You
people
still
always
get
ask him, they're like, is he trans, whatever. But no, Jeffree's full boy.
So he has balls you can kick. So
Yeah,
we're good.
yeah, no, exactly. He can't hit me, so we're all good to go.
Yeah, he
Still
cannot
duct
hit you.
taped.
Exactly. Yeah, and you know he's fully duct taped.
He's still duct taping.
Oh, Jeffree, that's gonna hurt. I'm sorry.
But yeah, awful, disgusting, the worst. Hated it.
Okay, so you're blocked.
So you're
Oh yeah, more of the story. I'm blocked on everything. Oh, okay. So I remember I came home from my shift at McDonald's one day and I got a DM and it was like probably the first like verified like DM that was ever in my DMs and I was like, oh my God, wait, it's Jeffree. And so I like almost blacked out. I was like, I need a blunt. Somebody roll something. Like I'm not opening this until I see something inhaling in my mouth. And so
Like
I opened
salvia?
it and and he was like, can't find a man of your own, so you thought you'd try and hit up mine? Question mark
por
with
favor.
the X emoji or something like that. And I was like, wait, oh my God, how do I still know this story? So I was like, I responded and I was like, oh, that wasn't the case at all. Secrets out, I want you both or something like that. Because I was like kind of down for like a fun little three-way moment, like in Calabasas, like hi with his 6 little Pomeranians just like there. And so I was like, I guess I'm down. And yeah,
Wait, was he inviting you in though?
No. I think he was, I don't know.
He was jealous.
They do that.
I
They
think
like
he
have
is
like
jealous.
fun with other people, but I think he was jealous
a
that
little
his
jelly.
boyfriend was like doing it secretly, like hitting me up. So
For a long time.
yeah, for
Yeah.
But
over
this
a
is
year.
when you were still
And then
trans.
yeah, this was like literally I made the video over a year ago. And so it was going on for like a year ago before a year ago. So like 2 years ago it kind of like started, if that makes
So
sense.
you were
Like it started when I was like literally boy me.
you were a boy
Yeah.
then.
Yeah. I was like literally
Okay.
started in Iowa boy me, not even trans yet.
So you weren't even
Oh.
out here yet.
No, I was
And
still
he
in
was
Iowa and
hot
he was
for
adding
you.
me. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not your,
So
I
crazy.
think he needs to
Huh.
check his buff on
No, Dad, not my problem.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm
Well, I'm
hot.
assuming you got denied with the three-way.
Yeah. Didn't get the invite, didn't get the smoke signal.
Like, it's okay, I already had my blunt.
Not what I was
didn't need yours.
Literally. That's all I wanted. I was bored.
Like, it's just a boring Tuesday night.
Yeah, literally in Glendale. Like, invite me over, call me an Uber. Damn it.
It's starting.
Yeah, spill that tea, girl.
It keeps coming. Damn it.
So what is salvia? Am I saying it right?
Okay, yeah, you're saying it right.
Wait,
But-
so drink it because all you're doing is spilling.
Drink it.
And that's the only reason it's going down.
okay. What? That's false.
It's only lowering in your cup because you're just spilling.
There we go.
My wedding planner over here just keeps spilling
Just give
my
me a
cup.
beer
I
bong,
know.
like, honestly.
I think we just need to crack
Should we
the
backtrack?
last
Try to
one.
make one.
Oh, if it's not gone by the time we're done, blocked on
I
everything.
know, right?
Okay, so
Drink that,
salvia is like, they literally sell it at like, which probably isn't good for people.
Drunk?
Oh, no, put tequila in it. Do something. She needs it.
She's like hard alcohol. Whoa.
By the way, I'm the only one who hasn't spilled. Has
Well, how-
anybody
I don't know.
noticed?
She spilled.
She
I
just
just
spilled.
Oh.
But I was pouring it though. That's
Thank God
alcohol
you're on the
abuse.
same boat.
That's alcohol abuse.
Okay, so salvia is
Stop it.
literally like this drug tobacco looking thing that they sell it literally like,
Gas.
what are those
A
called?
liquor
Like
store.
tobacco
Gas
stores?
stations?
Like
Smoke
Is that what they're
shops.
called?
smoke
Gas
shops.
stations?
Yeah. You go. I went there
Gas
called
stations.
gas
I
stations.
I haven't
Wouldn't
looked
know.
at
Electric car.
I
Don't
don't go
even-
to them anymore.
Me
So
either.
I'm like, what are they called?
I haven't driven in 3 years. I Uber everywhere.
You're like, I have a driver. He changes names every day.
Every
No,
time
his
he
name
makes
is
video.
Vic. His name is Vic. He'll like play.
One.
Huh?
You get the
Oh no,
same
yeah, I
one?
call him. He's from Glendale. He'll like play. He'll do his disco. Let me hotbox his car. He's
What's
like,
that?
I've like literally had sex in his
hotbox?
car.
The-
Like
the
smoke a
disco
blunt in
ball.
the car with the windows up. He'll drive me
Oh
to the
my
airport
God.
while I just get so high. Like
And he is too,
he's
apparently.
amazing. Oh yeah,
I need his number.
I'll show you videos once we're done. Oh, I'll send it to you. Everyone, go hit up Vic. He's amazing.
He loves secondhand stuff.
I cannot. So okay, yeah. So salvia. The first time I hit it, somebody was like, they were like fucking with me, but it's like that's the one thing that I'm like, you should not fuck with people like that.
No.
Because they like told me it was just like they were like, come hit this bong, and I was like, okay, like I'm down to like smoke, I guess. And so I went to smoke it, and I just like love a good like rip, and so I
Yeah.
like they really lit it. I'll show you guys / like also link it below because I did a full YouTube video, story time, everything. And I hit it, and literally like I remember. Okay, so I got on my phone to Snapchat it, and I was like, oh, yeah, like ripping this bong. And then when I was off salvia, 7 minutes later, but I thought it was a day and a half. Like I thought like 30 hours went by. I can't make it up. And I saw the Snapchat still on my phone, and I was like, wait, it's only like, wait, how long has it been? And they were like 5 minutes. And I was like, and I was like so it like melted my brain or something.
So stay off the salvia.
So
is what we're saying,
right when I
okay?
hit it, I can't like explain it. Like, okay, so let's say we were in this room, it would be like I like dropped and like sunk through the floor or something. Like I just like dropped, like I like and I went to this like other. It was insane. It was actually really scary. And
They
I
still
do.
sell it?
Yeah, it's like they like
No,
sell it
it's
legally.
terrible. It's terrible.
It's so scary. And I just thought like for a good 5 minutes, but I thought it was like a day and a half. I thought I was like never gonna like be like Lilah again, like have my like Lilah life. Like I didn't have my two best friends. Like I wasn't living where I was living. Like I thought everything I like had
were in
was
the
gone,
hole.
and I was in a whole new life, and I was never gonna get it back.
Oh my god.
It was like
So
it was like the
stay off the saliva.
It was the scariest
What's it
thing
called?
ever.
Salvia.
And you like, I know people like trip on acid and like do shrooms and everything, and they like see stuff, but salvia, like I didn't even know my brain like could like
No.
physically
No
go to
bueno.
like another like literally dimension. It was so
Who
crazy.
did that
Have you-
to you?
I know. Did
I
you do
know.
yourself?
Another podcast. So don't give me salvia.
We'll give you Trulies, but that is where we
Well,
draw the
thank
line.
God,
Have
that's
you
all I
ever
wanted.
done-
And they gave me fucking salvia.
Have you ever done peyote?
What?
Peyote? That's
What is
like
that?
Mexican soup. Peyote.
Peyote. Yeah,
What
she
the
has
hell?
conceived on it.
Wait, why are you going to bring me into this?
Because you're in the podcast, man.
Yeah,
Wait,
do you
what's
not know?
peyote?
You're in the frame here.
What is that?
Peyote,
Mara?
it's a Mexican soup. It's
And it makes
it's, I
you
think-
horny and have sex and have a baby.
It does not.
Wait, so is it a
Amy.
drug or
How
soup?
Amy.
What was
you-
your mom and dad on the night you were conceived?
Oh my God. Why do you bring this
Not
stuff
her
up?
putting her on blast.
Josh,
No,
you know what I'm
she
gonna
has
say
no
about this.
chill.
It's cut off. Cut
Mara
that.
needs some
Cut
powder.
it.
She's
No.
turning
Oh.
red.
I know. I'm actually embarrassed.
Makeup.
No.
I'm embarrassed.
Not
for
her
my
sweating.
parents.
She
Like,
goes-
you don't have to, what am I? Allison?
Mel and Nona will
Allison,
understand.
I need some dirty deets on this girl.
Oh no, she goes. I'm
Oh,
clean.
no. She's like, no.
She
I'm
goes. She goes.
please.
Try me.
Yeah, no.
She goes. There's nothing.
There's nothing. I am just like as white as the driven
No,
snow.
you're red as a tomato.
I'm a tomato. You're white as the driven snow.
Because you're embarrassed
I
about
didn't
your
say I was.
soup sexual.
I am. I wasn't having sex. I wasn't even born yet.
I could not.
Anyway,
Yes.
all the drugs out there make you do kooky things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
be careful,
just-
guys.
Yeah, don't
Be
do
careful.
Listen to Nancy Reagan,
Oh
okay?
my god. I cannot.
Just say no.
Just say no.
You guys kill me. I've never met anybody like them. I'm obsessed. Adopt me. Like, where the fuck?
You're moving in.
Yeah, you've been adopted.
Oh, I'll pack
You're
my
a
bags.
Calababes, so I mean,
yeah.
you've
Now
just
you're a
been
babe.
I joined the
native.
club.
babe.
It's time to pack my Louis duffel and call Vic and have him pull up with all my luggage.
Vicky.
Vic, where are you?
We need Vic's digits. He's gonna be getting blown up.
He has seen it all. Like, I like need to show you guys the
Wait,
snaps that I
does
have.
he have like maybe video? So there's like some like taxi cab confessions. Is YouTube or I mean YouTube?
What is the question? What did
no
she
question.
say?
I don't know, what is it? I think she's been drinking the.
My gosh, she had
aioli.
one too many Trulies because
Aioli,
I did not
what's it
understand that. Aioli.
She's
We're not at El
come off. What's it
Pastel.
I know, aioli. Where's my sandwich?
I've never heard of these drugs before. I'm a virgin to them.
No, she goes aioli. Like, babe, we're not at Subway.
She thinks she's at work somewhere.
I'm back in Iowa working at one of the 4 Subways that I worked at. Oh my God.
Tell me what your future is. Like, what? How do you want to get out to help people? Maybe like Dr. Phil or being a
So that's so funny you said that, and I keep putting it off. But actually, after this video, I have to force myself to do it. So Dr. Phil actually asked me to be on the show in like in a couple weeks, and yeah,
He did?
No, yes, and that's why I'm so confused.
Wait,
You're like a
say no.
sidekick or
She
something.
confused
Is
me
it a
and
yes
then
or
you
no?
say
No, he fully asked me to be on the show, everything, and so I was like, okay, I'm down, but like. For what? Like, I get it. I binge spend all my money and, like, just, like, I'm delusional. But, like, what do you want me on the show for? And they just want me to talk about, like, my transition, I guess.
Of
and
course.
so I keep forgetting to send in, like, a video.
Okay.
But no.
Dr. Phil, we beat you.
Yes.
Yeah, Dr. Phil, you're
Dr.
done.
Phil.
Sorry.
Hashtag.
You missed your
lost.
chance. You're done.
Too late.
But, yeah, no, I really want to do that. I think that'd be, like, an amazing opportunity. So.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
just for
What's
you,
next
but
for
for
me, though?
everybody
I don't
else.
know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Just, like, keeping people educated. Like, I don't know how
So
yet.
you want to help the trans world. You
Yeah,
want to
like, I
help
don't wanna
them
be some weird-
understand the steps, who like
Yeah.
recommend people you should go to, and stuff like that.
No, exactly.
You can
and
help
kind
a lot
be
of
maybe
people.
even like a
And then, like, I
a
think
therapist,
for me, like, I don't like, 'cause
advisor.
obviously, no, literally, that's what I want the whole like business to be. And obviously, social media, like, quote unquote, lasts like forever type of thing. But like the whole like everyone like making X amount of money for whatever, like, it doesn't last forever unless you like start music, start a brand, start selling clothes, start
Yes.
selling perfume, start like being a
You need a line
businesswoman.
or something.
Yeah, so I think
Start saving.
Merch.
Yeah, I know. No, I have
That's one
merch.
you
It
haven't
did, it
learned
did really good. You guys need it.
Okay.
LilahGibney.com. I should have brought you guys some merch, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was actually kicked out of Jake Paul's house like a year ago for being trans. This was before any surgery. Like,
What a little prick.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, he was like,
No, big.
they were
prick.
like, we thought we invited real girls. And so then I made like
What?
then I made merch that said the girls are here.
Oh, we need that.
Yeah, you guys need it. LilahGibney.com.
I don't
Okay.
like that. I want people who are supportive.
No, exactly.
Do you know what I
And
mean?
now it's weird because now that I've like gotten like
Now
stuff
he's
done,
trying to
now
get
that-
up in
and
that?
now they're like
Yeah.
supportive. It's like,
No.
oh,
Snoozy
when I was like
lose.
starting to transition, like you need to support people regardless on if they're literally like
Yeah.
wearing a Party City wig. It's like, okay, eventually you're gonna like, I don't know. It's just people are
Yeah.
such like,
Let people be who
there's
they
no point in being
want.
negative. Like I just don't understand.
Like he wants to be a punk ass, and he's doing a very good job
Oh,
at
he's
it.
killing it. Yeah.
All right.
It's
well,
okay.
I'm all about. I'm
Love.
a girl, and I will kick some punk ass. So.
No. 1,000%.
You know?
I know you will.
I'm
I
waiting for you,
will.
Jake, at the comments.
Yeah. Don't cross
Wait,
the
what was your
Sherlock
question?
homies. We will hunt you down.
Just what your future plan is.
Oh,
Yeah.
so future plan. I don't know. I was hoping you could tell
Bond
me.
with
So-
your sister.
so right
you
now,
need to bond
just
with
like
your
kinda,
sister.
like,
You're
feel-
hotter than her now, so I mean
I know.
that's
Don't
probably
be
Somebody had to
jelly.
say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like right now, OnlyFans, but obviously I don't want to do like, I'm bored.
Do you,
so
are
I-
you on OnlyFans?
I am on OnlyFans.
Okay, so I have
OnlyFans.com/GibneyLilah.
OnlyFans is that only nudes?
Okay,
No,
so
I
other
think it's a
people like
tease.
other people do different things. Like a lot of like bigger influencers like only do like this type of thing, or like maybe we'll show topless but not like vagina or fully naked or like sex or anything, because that's literally
Right.
porn. But like honestly, I've shown and like we'll show kind of like anything, but not like anything crazy.
You're showing
crazy.
off your new goods.
Yeah, no, I just got my pussy done.
Proud
Might as
of
well
it.
pay for it somehow.
Yeah. I mean, proud of it.
Exactly. And so when I
there's
was
too many
recovering, it was
people.
like, oh my God, I was used to like a certain amount of money per week. And then literally when I was recovering, I was off so many drugs that I literally was, oh my God. So I was out of town for 4 weeks. When I got back, I can't make it up. I had like 89 packages and it was half my room. My room was like filled with packages and it took me 3 hours to go through. Cause
Christmas.
I would order it was the best day of my life. I was ordering everything.
And I'm ordering everything.
I ordered everything. I
You
was
mean
like,
while you were on the drugs?
oh yeah, like fully recovering.
So
I
you
like
had
was
no idea what you
taking
were
an
doing.
edible, like had a hydro going in my fucking IV. Like I was just like, I didn't even know where I was. And I was just like, order confirmation.
And then you got home and you had.
And then I was like, what the hell is all this?
And then it was too late to return anything.
So much.
Why would you?
And now I've like lost it all. I'm just like, oh.
What?
I'm a mess.
All right. Well, we got some work to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think.
No, you guys need to be like my new moms.
Okay.
I
Well, thank you.
know,
That
I
makes me feel really
know.
young.
Did
but
you
I
see
love
that?
you.
Did
Yes,
you see
I
that?
did.
Not me setting it right like
Save
this.
it.
She looked at me. She goes, "Oh, wait, I'm fully almost full."
Well, you mentioned mom at that moment. I was like, I am your mom right now.
Don't let go of that body.
So scary. Wait, I was gonna say something else too, but now I don't remember.
That's all right.
Whatever. What was the question?
Oh,
My plans.
well, obviously,
So yeah, I think that was the answer.
savings, get organized.
Saving my money, like taxes,
Don't shop
like Dr.
when you're
Phil,
on
like
anything.
more
Okay,
surgery.
so it's Dr. Phil, and I think maybe before that you need to kind of come up with your like
brand.
Exactly, because you're going to go on Dr. Phil and you're going to have an audience.
And I need to have it together.
So you need to have
I don't know if a week or two is enough time.
yeah, no, but we can help you.
No, it's in like a month. It's like
in a month?
It's in a
Okay.
month, but I have to send in this video. Otherwise, I'm gonna look.
Okay, I think
I
we
still want
got
them to turn
this.
it on me and make me look like crazy because they do that with
No.
every.
I
Like,
know.
they do that with
Yeah.
every person. They
I
make them
know.
look, and they're like they get a little fame for like a month, and then it's like they look horrible.
No, but that's why you come into it with like, no, girls got brains, education,
like so classy. Like I can
And-
be so classy. Dude.
Yeah,
You gotta be smarter
and
than
I
Dr.
already
Phil.
have my plan. Here's my plan. I'm
Yeah.
here because I want to be a service
Exactly.
to
wanna help
all of these
people.
other
I wanna
people,
help people.
and that's
Yeah.
what people are like.
And that's what
She
I
wants
want
to
to
help
use like his
people.
Be you,
platform
be
for is
genuine.
for like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
That's
1000%.
big. That's big.
Yeah.
All right, Dr.
Yeah.
Phil. I'm sorry you had to
You'll
take a
crush
second
it.
seat to us.
Yeah.
but you
People
know.
usually
He's
do.
up next. Second place, maybe third.
Well,
Yeah.
It's a far.
yes.
Anyway, thank you for watching and listening. I'm Amy Feldman.
I'm Mara Allen, and the
I'm
gorgeous
Lilah Gibney.
Aw, thank you so much,
Thank you guys so
Lilah,
much
for
for
joining
having
us.
me.
We're
This is amazing.
Calababes.
I guess we're done.
You're Calababes, yes!
I'm a Calababes. Yes.
Calababes in
I
the
love
house.
Cheers to
Cheers.
that. Cheers. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys.
Oh yeah, you fucking forget that all the
No,
time.
you told
You're
me
on
I'm done
it.
with that.
Oh, she's fired. But subscribe, give it a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys stay tuned. Until next time. Mwah.
See?
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it,
Education.
Laura.
She's going into education. Don't forget to like, subscribe,
And no, mine is like
follow me.
What do I say? I'm like, all right, you guys. Until next time, make sure you guys give it a big ass motherfucking thumbs up. And until next time, stay true.
Are you catching on?
So get it the
You hear
fun
what to
together.
So everybody, I just want you to know that I am looking out at you following me. So
No,
Fail, it's us.
she is insane. I cannot. Bye, guys.
bye.